Creators.
Oh, what did my mom tell me to get? Some shampoo, an egg tray, and last but not least, 1 packet of chicken-flavored potato chips. How delicious, but at the end of the day, they're not chips, and they're not chicken. What is that? Oh, Frida, you guys really scared me.
Sorry, we're just preparing for an excursion with Frida's parents.
Oh, and is that why you were hiding behind the bushes? You could have scared someone to death, you guys.
We're going to a forest we've never been to before, and we have to be very prepared to not get lost out there. But it's very difficult.
So sorry to hear that. If my mom hadn't asked me to go to the grocery store, I would have come up with a solution to help you guys.
Come on, Nacho. You were just the person we're looking for.
I'm positive you can help us out and still have plenty of time to get those groceries your mom asked you to get for her.
You really think so?
Of course. Let's look for the other creators and head over to see Flex.
Hurry up!
We have to figure out a way to stir up something in that forest. We need a kind of, well, GPS without using a GPS.
A GP. What's
Let's
that
go
again?
get to it, Rock.
Oh, what
Start
is a
working.
GP?
G for global, P for
G for
positioning,
global,
S
P
for
for
system. You don't get
positioning,
anything.
S for
Start
system.
working, Rock. Get a move on. Come on.
Yes.
Choose a fixed course, Rock. Come on now, huh?
Over there.
No, don't run into me.
Yes, over there.
No, Rock.
Over there. Oh,
Over there.
I'm going over here.
Creators.
In Creopolis, you can create, have adventures with your friends. Rock and Testa, they can't wait to take the things you create. Flex and all of the creators are sure to always win, because they believe and are all excited too. In Creopolis, there's a magic world just for you. When you're watching creators, you are going to have a great time. When you are with creators, you just have to simply believe, just to create. Lots of fun adventures they await. Simply believe, just to create. Lots of fun adventures they await. We're creators.
Today's episode, #Cloud Orientation.
What are you doing, Rock? What are you doing, Rock? What are you doing?
I almost choked myself to death. I was just hydrating myself.
No, Rock, you weren't hydrating yourself at all. You were doing exactly what goes on in your head there, bubbles. Turn on the screens, will you? I want to play Status Quopolis. Do you hear me now? Do you hear me?
Yes. You know what, Doctor?
Stop it. Can't you see that if I don't play my favorite game, I run the risk of something changing, Rock? Go on now in a hurry, huh?
Yes. He never shows affection for my good intention.
What are you waiting for? Do you know why that happened to you? Because you're so dumb.
Doctor.
What's the problem
what is this
now,
thing
Rock?
anyway? It almost nailed me. Look at the tip here.
What is this thing? Give it to me.
What is it?
Nothing. This is the first lightning rod, created by Benjamin Franklin, an invention that was completely useless, Rock. The only
is
thing it
that,
did
huh?
was contribute to the pride of men to make them harness one of the most formidable forces of nature, Rock. Simple as that. That's all.
Yes.
Rock,
Well,
I
what
can't
is
even
that?
remember why I took it at all.
Eh?
I mean, keep it. It's the same thing. Can you turn on the screens, please, already?
Yes, of course.
Move aside, Rock. It's finally time for me to play my game. The light of my eyes. It's the jam to my toast, the game that always stays the same for me. Status Quopolis. Good job, Rock. The game is calling my name. Let's get rid of those good-for-nothing creators once and for all.
Yeah.
What shall we do first? What can we find? What do we have here?
An ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop and a chocolate pop. Now it's melted. Let's keep going, Rock.
Yeah.
I wonder what we'll find. What else can we find? What else would you like to destroy in Creopolis,
I don't know.
huh?
Maybe a hamburger joint or a fast food place, something like that. Yes, right there.
Mega Hamburger is now
No more hamburger. Bye-bye.
Let's see what else we have here. Oh, let's see what we can discover. Orale tacos.
Orale tacos. Eat something else.
We left them without food for the creation, Rock. Without nutrients for their imagination at all. Star for ideas. I'm a big, Oh, what happened? What happened, Rock? Horrible interference that always comes to spoil the party, Rock. Ugh.
And that's why Michael and Frida need to navigate into a completely unknown territory.
Oh, I don't think that's a problem that the creators cannot solve themselves. Please tell me, have any of you ever been lost before?
Yes, when I was younger, I got lost on the beach and everyone started clapping until my mom came to get me. I was so frightened.
One time, when I was returning home on Lou's bike, I took the wrong road and ended up somewhere completely unknown. I had to call my mom to get me out of there.
The main difficulty of orientation, whether on land, in the air, at sea, or even in outer space, has been related to the absence of known reference points.
Of course, if you're on familiar ground, it's almost impossible to miss it. I know I can get to my house even if I have both my eyes closed. It's enough to recognize the delicious smell of the food my mom makes.
Oh yeah, the food your mommy makes.
We really need to find an answer. This is our opportunity, Rock, an answer before those troublemaking creators come up with something else. You know what I mean?
But I never understand why you want to help them. That part I don't quite understand.
Rock.
No,
We
don't
need
want
to
help
take
them.
away the possibility of them
Of course,
creating
yes.
something. That way, Creopolis can turn into a really smelly, sad, and dark place. Flexmo returns to me, and he reveals the secret of how to get through the cloud sphere.
How to orient oneself in unfamiliar territory. More than 2,000 years ago, the ancient Greeks created a very useful tool for navigation. They called it the astrolabe, which in their language means finder of stars. It was a device that allowed determining the position of the stars in the firmament and calculate from it directions and positions.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now, man. But you would think that I could take a primitive instrument to orient among the stars? Did you ever see a star that came over here? Not even the sunlight gets in, Rock. I have to go with something modern, with some real technological impact to make a real impression in the virtual world. Come on now.
What do you think about the sonar?
You clearly have no understanding of what I'm getting at. Stop with the nonsense. Something
Doctor.
else. Come on now.
No. The sonar is the acronym for sound navigation and ranging, which in English means orientation and location through sound. A co-creation between the British and Americans during World War II, which allows you to set directions and positions, capturing the echo of an acoustic emission.
Orienting yourself by bouncing sounds. I love the idea. It
course.
reminds me of
the system that's used by bats.
Be quiet, Rock. You're disrupting me. Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of what bats used to use. It's Anglo-American. It's also modern. Build me a sonar, Rock. Hurry up now.
But I was the one that brought up the bats.
No, I said it.
Well, I said it first. That's fine. That's fine.
Let's go to the cloud sphere. Let's see how other creators have dealt with this issue in the past. Nacho, show us how it looks from your cloud sphere. Come on.
Look how interesting.
One of the instruments is used to orient the compass, which was created in ancient China during the Han Dynasty approximately 2,000 years ago.
We are always a step ahead.
Originally, it consisted only of a silver lodestone floating in a basin of water. And it was most likely used for many years, not as a technical navigation device, but in magic rituals connected with divination and feng shui. The first references of the use of magnetic needles to mark the course of a journey appear before the Song Dynasty about 1,000 years ago. By then, Chinese travelers used their floating compass to orient both at sea and on land. By 1269, the French traveler Pierre de Maricourt, who marched with the army engineer Charles L. Duke of Anjou, wrote an extraordinary letter on magnetism entitled in Latin, Epistle of Magnete, and it was addressed to his friend, the soldier Sigirus Fauconcourt. The text of Pierre de Maricourt describes the experiments conducted by the author with different magnets. It used the floating compass as a navigational instrument, and for the first time ever in history, it proposed in detail the construction of a dry compass, as we know them today, with a magnetic needle turning on a pivot.
Good, Nacho!
Yeah!
And now, creators,
Let's create!
How's it going, Rock?
Flavor, I'm
Everything
coming. I'm
organized?
preparing
Ah,
everything,
yes.
Doctor.
Connected. Yes, very good, Rock.
Hey!
This is going to turn out great, Rock. I have no doubt about it.
yes.
Very good, very good. Turn it on now, Rock.
I'm very
Let's see.
anxious. I'm very anxious.
Let's see. Turn it on,
Turn it on.
turn it on, turn it on. Ah,
there you
very
go.
nice, very nice.
there you go, you can
Starting
hear
to
it.
work. But how about you give it more
Sounds
volume
good.
then, huh?
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
Rock?
More volume, more
Please,
volume.
come on,
more
of course, more volume.
Okay, there you go, Doctor.
No, Rock, raise
That's
the
it. I think
volume
we're
even
good
louder,
now.
even louder,
Yeah,
even
but
louder, of course.
But Doctor, if I raise the volume
Don't
anymore,
question me. Why are you contradicting me? Rock, precisely at this moment of glory, come on.
Doctor, the highest
The
volume.
highest volume, Rock, the
All right,
highest now.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Rock!
There, Doctor. Are you all right, Doctor? I knew this wasn't going to work. I knew it wasn't going
What's
to
that?
function.
What's that?
I said it. I said it wasn't going to function.
Don't scream at me, Rock. I'm not deaf. Come on now, please.
No, you're not dead,
No,
Doctor.
deaf.
Yes.
It doesn't matter, Rock. Nothing has happened here. Do
Yeah?
something else, buddy, please. Huh? Start the generator, Rock, so we can look at Creopolis. I'm positive what I'm looking for is right here, Rock. Why create when we can just take?
Innovations that people in virtual worlds create are wonderful, Doctor. I hate them. I hate them so much. Almost as much as I hate amusement parks. I do not like to have fun at amusement parks. That's what I mean. I've never liked amusement
Rock,
parks,
can we
Doctor.
please concentrate on what we need to concentrate on, please?
Yes, you're right. Okay, Doctor.
Here it is, Rock. Look.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
have it,
yes,
I have it. Move your hand,
yes,
move your hand.
yes.
I'm the one in control here. Rock, I have the object. The object is ours, Rock. It is stated it's mine. Here it is. Oh, it's ours now. Be careful. There, you see it, Rock? Here it comes. It's ours now, Rock. Be careful.
Hey, but listen, Doctor, what is this
Get your hand
wonder?
out of there. It's mine. What do you mean, wonder? What do you mean, Rock? Let me remind you that you enjoy spending time making bubbles.
No,
This
no,
belongs
Doctor,
to me.
no, no, no.
I don't get along with the virtual world,
You
Rock.
don't get along with virtual reality with anything, really.
Excuse
No,
me?
no, nothing, Doctor. Did you discover something?
Of course I did. This is a magnetized needle which always points in the same direction. You know what I mean? I mean something simple.
Uh-huh.
Something simple, Rock. Am I right? Huh? But you don't think of it at all.
He never shows affection for my good intention.
I should never confide in you. Mecha! Come over here, my good friend. Find out what those creators are building and make sure they do not succeed at all. If I can't solve the problem, then nobody else will at all. Nobody else will.
Hey, incidentally, try and understand the Creopolis mechanics so we can understand their game
Don't
once
talk to
and for
Mecha,
all.
Rock, and turn on the generator right now. That way the poor thing can go through the cloud sphere. Go on now. No, Rock, not the third one. That's the one that blew up and burned me, and that's why I have to wear this helmet.
Even without a reference, you can record how much and in what direction you have moved, and will be able to calculate where you are in relation to the starting point. That's what's called dead reckoning, creators.
But we need something that's a lot more precise in order for us to enter into this unknown forest.
They're almost up to something, Mecha. Let's go right away. They're not looking. Destroy those devices.
What we need is an instant three-dimensional map that shows you all of the dry land that they want to explore.
What made you think that, Nacho?
I don't know.
All you really need is to activate your special power of innovation, which today you told us Great Pierre de Maricourt had.
I know! If we record the forest that Frida and Michael are going to explore with this camera, we can set up a holographic projector with images to help orient themselves.
Fantastic! I can create an app where they can see a 360-degree version for the map.
If we believe that we can do it, we can do it!
That's perfect, Nacho!
I love to create with Flex. If Supervisor Rock was here, he would have never let us work like this.
Relax. Supervisor Rock is never gonna bother us again. I heard he was assigned as forest ranger and he got petrified.
That's perfect for Supervisor Rock, with that ugly stone face he always had.
Where are you going, Rock? Where are you going, Rock? Come on now, huh? Come on. How many times do I have to tell you that those creators can't possibly see us? Will you stop being so paranoid, for goodness sake, once and for all?
No, Doctor, I hear them perfectly well. They were talking about me. Maybe they know how I got here, Doctor, because I was once there and now I'm out here. I was once there and now I'm out here.
Come over here, Rock. Come over here. You heard wrong. You heard wrong. Hey, I'm here, Rock. I'm here. I'm going to have you give me some radar. I'm here. Why do you always become so absorbed and think that everything has to do with you? Don't you realize? Why don't you think about poor Mecha? She actually works. She's trying to do something of value for us, yet we still haven't been able to interrupt the creators at all, Rock.
Yes, Doctor, but I think about Mecha, Doctor, but I think they were talking about me. Doctor.
They weren't talking about you at all, Rock. They weren't talking about. No. You heard wrong, Rock. They never said Supervisor Rock at all. They never said that.
No, what did they say then?
No, they said something. They said, Fumigator of Isoka. That's what they said.
What?
Fumigator of Isoka. You don't know what the Isoka is, Rock?
No.
Well, you know. Did you see they were talking about rangers and forests?
Yes,
well, all right,
yes.
then. Isoka is a tremendous plague. It's like well, it's like a little butterfly that if you don't fumigate for it, it destroys all of the plants and everything else. A plague just like you, Rock, you know? I mean, come on, don't think that everything has to do with you, Rock, please, huh? Poor little thing.
All the information that the camera gathers from the air can instantly be projected in 3D, huh?
The app is ready too! Not only will we be able to see the 3D terrain, but it can turn it, zoom in, or reduce it if they want to.
That's so awesome!
What a great job, creators!
Let's give it a try!
Come on, everyone, we can do it.
Now let's take a selfie!
So now, we'll never get lost with this.
Today, I would like to emphasize how generous you all were with Michael and Frida. Every emotion gets us moving, but positive emotions are especially powerful, creators.
This calls for a celebration!
What are you thinking of doing?
I know! We should all go to my house right now and eat my mom's yummy food!
Yeah!
Oh, yeah!
Yay!
I cannot believe it, Doctor. I can't believe it. How do they do it? There's never any problem they can't find the new answers for. It's incredible. They have superpowers. These kids definitely have.
What do you
they
mean,
have
Rock?
superpowers.
Innovation and generosity are not superpowers.
All right.
Super strength, X-ray vision, those are superpowers.
Okay.
When I get to control the virtual world, Rock, I will prove it to you, Rock.
Today sure was an extraordinary class. The kids were excited. They collaborated, created, and best of all, learned. So they all passed. Why don't you head over to the real world, Ceci? It would be nice to know what Dr. Testa is now plotting since his plans were foiled again. Maybe you can teach him something in the process.
Oh, Doctor, anyone can create a reliable way to orient themselves.
Not true. Anyone but you, Rock, right? You're completely disoriented in life, generally speaking. I can't imagine you can come up with a solution to this problem at all.
No,
huh?
check
No.
this out. We just need to get a bowl of water and a cork that will act as a boat. Huh? A cork. A cork. A cork, a cork. Aha, there's a cork. And then what we do is We take a needle, and then we rub it against this magnet, like this.
Oh, don't be such a know-it-all, Rock.
And then what we do
Let's
is
see.
place the needle above the cork for this to turn freely and always point to the north. Pay close attention, Doctor. Come on. Wow! It worked, Doctor!
That's
it
nice.
really worked!
You did a good job. By coincidence, but you did a good job. That's enough, Rock, okay? At least the solution is filed as number 412, created especially by me to solve the problem of how to navigate in unfamiliar terrain, Rock. Simple as that.
Forgive me. Don't you mean to copy instead of create? You seem to be confusing the two yet again, Doctor.
Actually, I'm not confused. How dare you, Rock?
I'm sorry.
Copy, create, it's the same thing. They're verbs, aren't they?
Yes.
It's the same, you know?
Why can't we cross into the virtual world then, Doctor?
I don't know why, Rock. But you know what?
What?
When we do it,
Yes?
and we stop everyone else from creating,
Yes?
Creopolis will be destroyed.
Yes.
Flex will return to me.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to give up his secret on how he traveled through the cloud sphere.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to log into the virtual
You'll
world,
take me
Rock.
along as an assistant!
No. Why would you think that? Mecha, what no one knows is that when I successfully log into the virtual world, I'm going to take all the riches that those creators have accumulated from their games and their creations, my friend. What's better than taking candy from a baby? Taking all their achievements.
Who does Dr. Testa think he is? Why can't he understand that there's nothing more rewarding than to create? Besides, to create is so much fun to do. It really is worthy of a celebration.
I can get there. I can if I just believe in me. I can achieve what were once dreams. I can. Nothing's too hard, no. As long as I listen to my heart. That's why I go where my mind wants me to go. I'm gonna fight for what I want now. I'm gonna trust in what I'm feeling too. This truth, it sets me free. The most important thing is just to believe. Yes, we can do this. We all can do this. If I believe our dreams, they all will come true. My heart will be a force in everything I do. There are no limits, no way we can't win it. As long as I can dream.
You can connect to Creopolis and become part of the team with the creators.